Well, howdy folks from Milton's Clothes Incorporated, east side of the square. Phone 3189, headquarters for California Sportswear. And today I've got a beautiful California Sportswear jacket right there. But it's not for sale, I'm sorry to say. It is not available. I thought I'd do a video on my new setup here, studio we'll call this, never complete I guess. And I keep saying I'm going to do this and that and the other thing. Well, I'll try something tonight, see what happens. I'm sitting in a leather chair, so to talk about squeaky, I'll have to be careful, man. It can be kind of noisy. So I thought I'll look at a few jackets I got laying around here. Actually, in a pile over here is a pile of jackets that I just been looking through and sorting some stuff out. Given I started the show on California Sportswear, I thought it'd be nice to start with one down here on the floor. I just got this guy from California, of all places. Horsehide. I don't know what style you call it. I really get confused with all the styles of the quote motorcycle type jackets. This is a motorcycle type jacket. It has nor has it ever had a badge holder on it. Oftentimes these jackets are uniform jackets for police officers, patrol officers. This is a beauty, and it does fit me. There's probably videos out there of me wearing this guy. If not, there will be. It has your very much, you got to call a 50s liner. The red liner is just so 50s. The Californian label, horsehide label. That was Green Mountains, I guess. I don't know the significance with the different colors of mountains. I don't think it's what people think it is. That piece is, I got to replace that. She gave me the seller was very nice. She gave me a rebate on that. She said she could get it fixed. She was in California, so I said, well, maybe she can run down to a local leather shop and get a vintage snap replaced. So I said, okay, go for it. And she couldn't get it done, but she was so nice, and she gave me the refund on the price. I forgot to ask if they knew anything about this jacket. And I've gotten some information on jackets I've recently purchased. Well, typically I don't get any information. There's just people that pick them somewhere, and then I pick them from them. That patch pocket, there's this exact jacket is for sale by a very astute collector in France. And I've got to measure this one to see what size it is comparison to his jacket. Those snaps are all the way, the laces are all the way out on that. I could bring that in and a little bit, but doing it by yourself, I could do it with a friend here. My girlfriend's here. I can have her lace that up. These are shoelaces probably. So I don't know that, I don't have any real nice laces laying around here, so I'll have to source something like that. Yeah, I mean, this is a beauty. Whoops, excuse me. Yeah, a real beauty. So I'm finding that the California Sportswear jackets, well, you kind of knew it from day one because one, they produce so many jackets and so many styles, including motorcycle police wear and jackets that you'd have to get into books and see. They went back into the 30s, so they were making the same thing that everyone else was, you know, in the 30s. This jacket is from the 50s. Model, I don't have any idea. What else do I have? Maybe California Sportswear down there. There you go. He's got that same quilt lining, red quilt lining. Quilt lining goes back before the 50s. The 50s, it's red, pretty much red. Why, I don't know. People liked it, I guess. And it may be, you know, nylon instead of another material. Look at the spot work on that. I've never had a jacket with any spot work or stars, and I wasn't sure it was original till I saw another one on eBay just like it, except that it also had a Montgomery Ward Californian label on it, and I don't have a picture of that label, but I'm convinced now that obviously now that California Sportswear made those jackets with that prominent Californian on the on those labels. Like I said, I do not have a jacket with that label, so that is maybe something I need to do. I do have a jacket that should have that label just laying here next to this one. Yes, this was seen as a Montgomery Ward labeled jacket. Exactly the same. And these are steer hide. These are California chrome tan steer hide. These are not horse hide. They are very, very different. Lighter, this lighter. And steer hide is not always lighter than horse hide, no matter, you know, people get a misconception that steer hide is, or horse hide is always the heaviest leather. It's not. Usually it's one of the stiffest, but this is beautiful steer hide, proudly proclaimed as California chrome tanned. Whoa. Technical errors abounding. This is such a cool jacket. And you know, I try to bring out the flavor in these jackets. This part of it is I get to sit in this room and ogle these jackets. That's kind of what I was kind of gloating about earlier. Just kind of fixing things up in here. Here is a lineup. In fact, there's a California sportswear jacket in that lineup, I'm sure. Yes, there is. Several newer jackets in that, actually. 1, 2, 3. And I got some wool guys over here. Hats. I never buy hats, but I always end up with all these hats. Now, those ukuleles I have bought a lot of ukuleles, and so I still have a lot of those. These guys right behind me here, guarding my back. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing to California at Milton's. Back to Milton's on the square. Well, maybe Milt ought to take off, and maybe I'll come back and do another part of this series, and I'll show this. Maybe I'll not do that. I'll show this guy. We'll start off with this guy next time. This is an unlabeled, probably California Sportswear 2. And this has also been seen with the Montgomery Ward. So we'll come back in part 2 and we'll deal with this one.